They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Oklahoma's offense comes onto the field first today. To the ground with the back. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. On the run, it's Newton. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the first. At the 35, he's got more. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Sooner. Great job by the back on the option.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rebels offense will have its first possession of the game. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Right, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to pass on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This is not an ideal start for this offense. Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important thing, protecting your quarterback. Already 2 sacks on the day.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Newton. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. The kick is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Beal. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Working the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Zings it complete to the right. They're dealing with a second and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And the Rebels have it with a first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. On second and goal, he'll pull it on the read to the right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now down 9-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas Tech endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Lubbock, and the Red Raiders came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. He'll do it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Martins. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Grab near the sticks. It's hooked. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. Left inches short. Fourth down coming, and man, did he empty the bag. Spin, shoot, jump, jive, you name it. He tried everything. They'll get this drive starting from their own 26. from the gun. The running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Rebels in the hurry-up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, they're after him! And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He has the first and still on his feet. There he goes. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Rebels want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. From the gun, running back gets to get it. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Rebels are on the move.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the foot offense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one is perfect. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's reeled in. It's Marks. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Handoff from the gun. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
The run from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Turning it He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun to give, looking for room.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or...
Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Sooners!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Boise State is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Kellen Moore out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 11 over Memphis. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Perry on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the run. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the...
That's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The option look. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
The Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll leave it with him. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Plows through the defense. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's looking downfield to throw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. And the offense will be grateful for the benevolence of the special teams to give them a fresh set of downs in the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass is incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Marshall. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Gives it on the option. Gets away from one. He's got space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
They'll give it to him again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Power football with the run. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Under fire. Looking left. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. On the option. Powers through the defender. Finding open areas. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. But a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Marks. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. They're going to run it. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Hooks. Breaks into the open. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Gives it to the back on the draw. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Got it! Touchdown Sooners! And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
The Rebels send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Trying to pick up a first down. Now they'll run the draw. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. The Sooners line up to punt it away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. And they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Beal. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Sooners will punt this one away. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The give to the tailback. This junior makes short gain. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports Count Ball.